Tá a fazer velhote? Mandar...
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at
Vigilante.
night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very
Mensaje,
good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Ok. Não posso fazer personal
Goodbye,
question.
Mr. Digby.
Deixa eu ver se dá
You
para...
again. What do you want?
Ah, bem.
Do you need medical help, sir?
I feel fine, Dr. Reed.
Ah, deixa.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Só para saber se podia trincar. Olha outra velhota. Então, velhota.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say?
Sim.
I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
I'm looking
yeah,
for
I think
Mr.
today's
Sean
nice.
Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk.
You're quite blunt.
I'll... Fair enough.
Since my...
That's exactly...
Muita conversa, meu.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use booth like I use everyone else.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is
Eles
our
querem saber
law.
do game deles, do resto é conversa.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Ok, melhor.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Tens balitas. Quantas moedinhas é que eu tenho? 132. Ok, vou levar isto, não sei para que é que serve, mas fica já no inventário, velhota. Acho que também tinha uma shotgun, mas pronto. Pregos. Epá, eu não sei o que é que tenho. Acho que não preciso disto para nada, para não. Isto é o que eu tenho. Acho que é, né? Podia dar para ver o que... Não, espera, deixa de estar, pronto, ok? Information about... Ok, temos aqui mais pessoas. Olha, este morreu aqui, ficou estendido no meio do chão.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back, and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
Melhor.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
Não,
And what
não.
do you define as a strange event? More to the point.
Não vi nada,
Who
não vi
are
nada.
you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton,
Ela!
vampire hunter
Ok.
extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr.
Tens à tua
Throckmorton,
frente,
I'm Dr.
velho.
Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science. Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
20 of regions?
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character.
Ah, deve ser
If
naquele
he
bar ali à
talks to
frente.
you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
É sério, velhote. Tá tudo saudável aqui, ainda bem.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I
Posters,
can
velhote,
focus
a
on my
sério?
patrols.
Ui.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is
Não,
that?
não mataste ninguém.
It's a dirty business, believe me.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
Quem é o Jack,
Oh
velho?
boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Eu estava onde? Estava aqui. Ah, não nenhuma pergunta. Vamos tentar
Have you heard of the Guard of
fazer
Priests?
esta.
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Será, se eu pudesse ser inteligente, morder este gajo
Were
e
you ever
matá-lo?
tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Ok. Até logo, velho.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
Eu disse para falar com o bartender, né?
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Eu já não vi aqui.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
Eu fui
Good
ver
evening,
aqui
sir.
no início.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I try asking Tom what's about him.
Que é um Toms. Ui. Ok, este gajo já vai ser mordido. Está com fadiga. Vamos para onde, velho? Olha, isto não é nada, ok? Só vai o teu amigo ali para a coisa e tal. Totoro. 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 Totoro.
ever know what I did, I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
Item, uma small key. Claro que a gente tem uma data. Small key, probably open the box. Tony. Como é que eu acho que eu estou estável? Aqui, né? É, estou estável, velhote. 83%. Top.
These are good drinks just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy
velhota,
togs.
vai, eu sei
I'm
que tinha
much more
saudades.
myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Miss
Filhote, sabe onde é
Cavendish,
que ele
would
está
you
ou
be
não?
willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Mas quem é o Tom, velhote? Velhota. Estás saudável é o que interessa.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you...
So,
Yeah.
Isto não interessa, não interessa.
goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Isto é o Tom?
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse,
Ok,
northwest
nice,
of here.
nice. Velhota,
Just follow the
obrigado.
bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Ok. Nice, é muito saudável, o que interessa. Ok, não tenho nada aqui. Ok, isto não interessa agora.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Times like these are good drinks just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Temos que ir para onde agora? Como é que eu atravesso isto aqui, velho? Ei, não tenho que ir dar uma volta, meu. Vou ver se dá para vir por aqui. Ah, dá, já me lembro que dá para vir por aqui. Não dá para ir com as cenas de vampiro. Ok. Agora vamos para ali, teletransporte. A gente já esteve aqui. Ai! Oh shit.
It's a killer!
Já foste também com os porcos. Isto agora também é lobisomens a torto e a direito, meu. O que é isto? Mas esta arma é boa também. Oi, 60 metros é para ali. 24 metros. Qual é o melhor caminho? Opa, é por aqui, acho eu.
Wounds are clean, it's methodical. A freaking vampire then? I can't say, but whatever did this carefully avoided the arteries.
Seems like the guard of Priwen is on Shorthampton's trail too.
Die!
Olha aí, ah, enganei-me. Cá, aí, velhote.
Want some of this? Crush the leech! Die! Killing's all you'll do soon. Burn it, boy! You're mine! Want some of this? Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin! All of you bloody leeches need killing! Burn it, boys!
Morre! Pois.
Crush the leech, boys! Killing's all you can. Want some of this? Burn it, boys!
Qual é que tens voz para caraças?
Want some of this? Crush the leech, boys! All of you bloody leeches need killing! I'll send you to hell! Burn it, boys! Die, vermin! Die!
É aí, velhote.
Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin! All of you bloody leeches need killing!
Chato! Muda de personagem, caraças! Esse chato! Oh, yes!
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Grandes cabrões, mano. Cento e 18 metros, temos que ir aonde? Aqui? Ok. Já temos 1400 XP. Não está mal, não está mal.
It's locked, all right.
Tento fazer alguma coisa, é que não estou a conseguir. Ah, esta está aberta, vamos lá, acabou. Estás a dormir na baliza, meu. Estás a dormir na baliza, meu. Não deu nada. Isto aqui é para onde? Vai-me dar aonde? Por aqui. Velhotes, o que é que se passa aí? Parem de morder pessoas. Vocês acham bem isso? Nem há luta, vocês. Oi? Ah, estragou-me. Vem cá. Oh, boy. Ok, está feito. Vim aqui para cima. Ai, velhote, este distrito está cheio de bostas, meu.
Best stay back, sir.
Ok. Mais uma. Ok, está feitinho. Vamos por aqui. Ok. metros. Oh shit. Este fucking como, meu. Olha aí, meu. Estás parvo aqui. Ok. 70 metros, estamos perto. É mesmo sombrio este distrito, meu. What the fuck? Tem que ir lá para baixo. Ok, acho que sim. Tinha um hospital.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr.
Velho,
Jonathan
deixa
Reed.
feia.
Can I help
Não,
you?
tens uns olhos bacanas agora. Tipo de cara é.
Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, But he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
What can you tell me about the sad saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End.
Não, Walter, acordaste
He
agora,
gave me
foi?
shelter, and he's not always sad.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well,
Mano, tá a morrer.
the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the
Tá a pescar,
jobless.
quer dizer que tem pouca
A
bateria,
man
não
with
sei onde
your
é que está o
fancy
coisa de
clothes will attract a
carregar.
lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that.
Acordei agora, quem
And if you get into
dera.
trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
You think Schultz is leaving?
You really think I should go back to a safer place?
Não, velho.
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet
Ai,
boot boys.
minhas artroses nas
Those
minhas
bastards
costas.
are worse than the epidemic.
Ai. Ok, velhota. Não consigo fazer nenhuma. Ok, então pronto.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Ai caraças, que susto, velhote. Estás aí todo bugado, meu. Caguei-me todo, meu. Oh, Jesus. Acho que me dá um ataque de coração, meu. Estás aí todo bugado, meu.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known,
Obrigado
to
pelo
run a
último.
shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I have to see for myself. But your sense of purpose and calm gives me some relief.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Ok. Sério, vamos ficar por aqui.